The 100th Zazzle Beta Breakers is almost here. This Sunday, thousands of people will flock to San Francisco for the famous foot race. Crown 4's Charles Clifford has a preview of the course.
Beta Breakers is a 12-kilometer, or roughly 7.5-mile foot race that goes east to west across San Francisco, and it starts over here in downtown near the Bay Bridge, and it goes across the city through Golden Gate Park and finishes out by the Pacific Ocean near Ocean Beach. But let's go ahead and zoom on in to the start line so we can show you some of the course and some of the curves and some of the features you'll be going by. Now, the race actually starts 4 or 5 blocks away from the bay, right here at Howard Street and Beale. And you begin by running west down Howard Street. You'll go past the Moscone Center, and then your first turn will be right here at 9th Street. You'll turn right, and you'll go about 1/4 mile, and then you'll cross Market Street, and you'll take a slight left onto Hayes Street, and then you'll cross Van Ness. And then right here at Laguna Street is where you begin your climb up Hayes Hill. Now, from here to the top of the hill, which is Alamos Square Park, is a 200-foot elevation gain, so it's a pretty good climb. But the good news is when you reach the top of the hill, it's all downhill. So then you'll go about 1/4 mile. You'll take a left-hand turn on Divisadero, and then a quick right onto Fell. And then for the next mile, you'll run along the panhandle of Golden Gate Park, and then you're into the park, and now you're on JFK Drive. To the right will be the Conservatory of Flowers, and then you'll go past the DeYoung Museum and the Academy of Science on your left, and you'll wind your way through the park. And then on your left will be the Polo Fields, and that is Spreckles Lake on the right. And now you take a right-hand turn, you go past the golf course, and then just past the windmill, you'll make a hard left-hand turn onto the Great Highway, and right there is the finish line to Beta Breakers. Now, one other thing I want to mention is that there are several water stations and first aid stations along the course, so if you need a drink of water or you need some help, you'll be able to find those roughly every other mile. And also, there are 1,200 bathrooms spread throughout the course. In San Francisco, Charles Clifford, Crown 4 News.
And you can see the street closures indicated on this map. All streets along the route will be rolling closures, but most, except near the end of the race, should be reopened by about noon. Fell between Divisadero and Stanton will be reopened by 11:30, and Howard Street will reopen by 10 in the morning. Meanwhile, local transit agencies will accommodate Beta Breakers participants. Muni has special pre-race service available starting at 4:45 in the morning. Caltrain is running 4 express trains starting just after 5 a.m. BART is also running trains every 20 minutes starting at 5 a.m. And special trips are also planned for the Golden Gate, Vallejo, and Alameda Oakland ferries. For more information, you can go to our website, crown4.com. Just click on Zazzle Beta Breakers. There's the icon. That's on the home page.